A whimsical singer-songwriter in Nashville, from New Hampshire, a completely unique artist that we're thrilled to have today on live from the Space Out 100 Taylor, Stacey Kelleher. Hi, Stacey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Really, a completely whimsical and unique talent, and we're so thrilled to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
On the couch, I should say, at this point.
Yes.
Yes,
it's a very
absolutely.
nice couch.
So how you been? You been good?
Yeah, been good. Been busy.
I see that.
Yeah.
We see that.
Yeah.
And let's start with that, Stacey. Like,
Yeah.
you are, there's this radio station in Nashville called Lightning 100, which is
Yes.
like, it's pretty damn popular. Pretty much everyone listens to it all day. You are in this big contest that they do that produces stars every year. We don't know how it's going to end, but stuff is happening for you. That's the point. How does it feel, Stacey? Because you've been doing this a long time. You went to Berkeley, you've been playing, School of Rock, the whole thing. How does it feel to start seeing the fruits of your labor start to happen like this?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of unreal. It's hard to believe. Like, even when they called me and told me that like I was going to be in the finals of the Music City Mayhem competition, I was like lost for words. So it's very humbling, and I'm just really honored that people are liking the music and wanting to hear more. So
It's gotta be, they say progress is happening, no matter how small. It has to be like a battery that keeps you going, right? Just these little nudges from the universe, like, hey, Stacey, like, it's happening, right?
yeah, it's like you're doing the right thing. Just keep on pushing through it, even when it gets tough. So
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely, Stacey. And we've seen you perform at a few places lately. We've seen you at the original basement, the historic basement.
Yeah.
We've seen you at a bunch of places. And let me just ask you about like your on-stage presence, because it's like phenomenal.
Thank you.
No, really, the way you basically encapture that stage in such a unique form. You go from side to side. You make everyone feel like they're just like you're performing just for them, and there will be hundreds of people there or something. Who inspired like your stage performance, your stage persona?
Well, I think really it was one of my professors at Berkeley. His name's Pat Pattison, and he's a legend. And I remember a lot of the times when I was just getting started performing, I would close my eyes a lot. And he came to some of my shows and watched me perform, and he told me, like, don't close your eyes, like open your eyes and make eye contact with people. And at first I was like, oh my God, like that's so awkward. How am I going to do that?
Yeah.
But I tried it and I started doing it. And it was ever since then that people started saying like, I love your stage presence. And I was like, really? Like, I haven't really done anything different, but I guess it was just that. So really, I've just kind of stayed true to what he's told me to do. And it's also really fun for me to move around on stage. I always loved watching like Miley Cyrus and Maggie Rogers and Harry Styles and artists like that. And they totally take command of the stage, so.
That makes sense.
People like them as well, but.
That makes sense. And I want to ask you about the songs in a second, but I'm glad you brought Harry Styles and Maggie Rogers and stuff, because your fashion sense is so damn great, as people can see right now.
Thank you.
But have you always been into fashion in Massachusetts, in New Hampshire, growing up in New England?
Yeah.
Has fashion always been like a thing for you?
It has, yeah. I feel like for a long time I tried like different things and I didn't really know what way I wanted to take it. But yeah, definitely like Harry's fashion I'm obsessed with. And so I've been trying to just like do new things, and I feel like I've found what I like. Like I really like neutral colors, and I try to play it simple and pick like a couple of statement pieces or things like that. So yeah, I've definitely developed more of a love for it in the past few years.
You have a great look. I feel like you have like a fashion line down the line or something.
That would be young Stacey's like dream come true.
Yeah, listen.
For sure.
Sky's the limit, Stacey.
Yeah.
So a few of your songs, of your new ones, because last year you released an EP, Songs So Far, which was great. Loved it. And
Thank you.
I remember that Bowery, launch show, that it was absolutely fantastic here in East Nashville.
Thank you.
But your new songs, next level.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
It is like so incredible to see. Specifically, there's a couple that we love, but Heart Was Broken, right? Which that one is great. You're in a happy relationship. We've met your boyfriend. He's an amazing dude. And the song speaks a little bit about, hey, I'm glad that someone broke your heart because now you're mine.
Yeah.
But it got us thinking, Stacey, Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
Yes.
And all these amazing albums come from heartbreak. Like, do you feel that it's easier to make art or music when you're like happy and in love, or like when you're like heartbroken? Like, how does it come for you?
Man, that's such a good question. I feel like it just depends because there have been times when my heart was broken and I feel like I've written some of my like favorite songs, but definitely the happier side of things is new for me. And at first I was like, am I going to be able to like write songs if I'm not sad?
Right.
But it's actually given me some like new subject matters to pull from that I never even really thought about before. So yeah, I would say just being open to like any narrative on either side, whether you're heartbroken or you're so in love and so happy, can really just continue to inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you did a great job because you
Thank
didn't go
you.
like, to, Disney World, Mickey Mouse. Like, you kept it in
Yeah.
such a beautiful balance.
Yeah.
It's kind of complex. Like, you did a really good job
Oh,
of holding it there.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And another great one, which is gonna be coming out around the time this airs, writing my own gravestone.
Yes.
So good, Stacey.
Thank you.
The production, though. Let's talk about the production here, because
Yes.
and whoever produced it, Alex and whoever it was, did
Yeah.
an amazing job. And I think that it is kind of like, I think it's gonna be a huge hit,
Thank you.
and I think that it's going to unlock a new level for you.
Thank you.
Basically, the question is, how did you guys have this aha moment? Because I do think that it's a musical evolution, this song for you.
Thanks.
Was there like a moment where you guys were like producing, where you guys were like, oh my God, there's something here, stop, what's happening? Can you take us to this moment here?
Yeah, well, Alex and I produced it together, and I really just wanted to lean into the whole like message of the song because, with Gravestone in the title, I'm like, okay, like let's definitely make it dark.
Right.
But sometimes we'll just kind of go down little production rabbit holes. I mean, we're both definitely like music nerds. And so I was like, what if like in the bridge of the song, we have some like church organ?
Yeah.
And Alex is like, yeah, like let's do it. And so we did it. And then I was like, we should have like a little wobbly, like creepy thing that's going on. And then Alex was like, okay. And he added that in and I was like, is this too far?
Yeah.
But then we were like, no, let's just go with it. And I used to do percussion in high school and I played the chimes, which were like that super like churchy bell sound that you'll hear in it. So I was like, we have to put chimes in there. And then I feel like after that, we were like, okay, let's stop here. We were having like way too much
How
fun.
do you know when to stop? Because you can go forever.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain point, it'll sound like, okay, like if we add anything else, like it's going to sound like overkill. And so once it kind of gets to that point, I feel like we'll just kind of stop and listen through to the whole song and see if it feels like too much or if it feels like, okay, this is just enough. Like it's interesting, but it's not like crazy, So
for sure.
definitely like taking some time to step back and listen to the song as a whole helps for sure.
I dig that, for sure, Stacey.
Yeah,
And you've mentioned before that music has helped you get through some really hard times.
for sure.
And I think you have a growing fan base. They see you on TikTok, which, by the way, you're great at TikTok. And they see you now, you're smiling, you're shining, and it's like, oh man, her life is perfect. But like I said, you've been through some really hard times. Can you like share with us a little bit about some of these hard times?
Yeah.
When you were like maybe struggling with whatever part of your life, and
Yeah.
that music really did help you push you through.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I'm an only child, and my mom had breast cancer 3 times, and my dad is disabled. He has mental illness, and growing up, yeah, I definitely had some great times, but also times like those led to some struggles, and I just always remember like picking up my guitar or going to my piano and playing some of my favorite songs, or even starting to write songs. And without music, I don't know like what I would have done, because it was always an outlet for me. And even my music teachers growing up, like it got to the point where sometimes I would just talk to them and they were so supportive and kind. And yeah, and even still today, like I feel like now I'm in a good spot, but there are still hard days and hard times. And
Right.
I try to be transparent about that because, life is hard.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that like it's okay to have struggles and it's okay to go through those tough times, and you should always turn to the things that get you through it, whether it's music or something else. Like let those things guide you and let those things support you, like no matter what it is you're going through. So,
Yeah.
and music was mine for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Very well said. Very well said, Stacey. And I
Thanks.
think you're gonna perform a song for us, and we're really excited.
Yes.
But let's finish with this.
Mm-hmm.
Tough question. Your love for candles.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like, so great, because we love candles too, but like, where does this love, like, you're like the next level candle aficionado,
I
and
am.
we love it. Where does it come from? And like, you're selling them on your shows, right, on your tour?
Yeah, I am. I have always loved candles, and I've always just loved like smells, like perfumes and stuff like that. And so in college, like I would always have like a candle like in my dorm or my apartment or whatever. And when I got here, I found a lot of like local candle companies, and there's this one specific company, they're called Big World Candles, and I found them at like a little local market here in East Nashville, and I was like, these are like next level. Like they were just, I loved their design, I loved their look, and of course I loved the scents that they had, and I really always wanted to do candles as merch, and so I hit them up, and it's a woman-owned company, and they're literally amazing, and we collabed on a couple of scents, and now I'm selling them. So
Amazing.
yeah, it's really cool, and I have to say they smell really good.
Oh my
They did
God,
a
but
great
you're right
job.
about smells. I remember growing up, like, even like, Bed Bath and Beyond or Bath and Body Works, whatever that was.
Yep.
As a 7, 8-year-old, I was like, I love this. Whatever's happening here.
Oh yeah.
But anyway.
Me too.
Anyway, Stacey, you've been amazing.
Thank you for having me.
I could talk to you for so long.
Same.
What are you gonna play for us? So fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Writing My Own Gravestone. I haven't played it too much as of yet, but whenever I get to play it, I love to take the opportunity. So
Love it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I wrote this with Anna Klein. She's a fantastic songwriter, and Alex Mansell, who I mentioned, produced it with me. So yeah, it goes like this. Only takes one thing to get me in a downward spiral. My psyche is so fragile. I still call my mom 3 times a day. On my own, but I never really feel okay. Wishing that I could let my feelings go. Plateau, wondering why I can't take it slow. Oh no, writing my own gravestone before it's even my time to go. Here I go, digging myself deeper. Tell my friends I love them. This ain't what I wanted. I hope they know. Don't wanna be writing my own gravestone. No, no. Try to talk me down, but I'm already so low. Can't tell me something I already know. Wishing that I can let my feelings go. Plateau, wondering why I can't take it slow. Oh no, writing my own gravestone before it's even my time to go. Here I go, digging myself deeper. Tell my friends I love them. This ain't what I wanted. I hope they know. Don't wanna be writing my own gravestone. No, no. Don't wanna be spelling my own name, picking out the shape, asking how'd I get this way. Don't wanna leave with no good reason. Stuck on how I'm feeling, not ready to meet Jesus. Writing my own gravestone before it's even my time to go. Here I go, digging myself deeper. Tell my friends I love them. This ain't what I wanted. I hope they know. Don't wanna be writing my own gravestone before it's even my time to go. Here I go, digging myself deeper. Tell my friends I love them. This ain't what I wanted. I hope they know. Don't wanna be writing my own gravestone. No, no. writing my own gravestone.
Song of the Summer, 2022.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God, Stacey. Amazing.
Thank
you so much. That was awesome.
for
Super
having
enjoyable.
me.
Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
Love it.